That's it. We're going. We are going.
Headphones
We're
on.
going.
Fuck, God.
Pencils down.
Jesus.
Who's got show notes,
Look
baby?
at that. Paper.
Fucking.
Here, for the people that don't have video.
There it is. See that?
That's
It's paper.
That's stacks of paper.
Those are the emails printed.
That's paper shuffling.
Wow.
For the people that don't have
Printed
the video.
emails.
People
So
that
I
don't
wonder
know
why
YouTube.
why the new change, Jerry?
What's that?
It was in the works for a long time.
In the works
we
for
had
a
been planning
long,
it
long time.
Probably before.
God.
Yeah. I would say since
Probably Ramble 20?
maybe.
Yeah.
Mid-October.
Yeah, here we are at
2018.
244.
Probably
So this
before-
has nothing. I was just gonna say this has nothing to do with the string of fuck ups that's been happening.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
I don't
We
know what
don't.
that's about.
We've been doing
Anyway.
well. We're making podcasting great again.
Podcasting gold is
It's
what this is. I don't know. I don't know what you mean about fuck ups.
I don't know either. This
Is
was
that
we had been planning this.
Are shots being taken for no reason? I don't get this.
We've been planning this for a while.
Hey, I'm a man on a 24-hour contract, so I got no fucks to give.
Very well. All right. Just again, if it were up to us,
Lifetime.
lifetime. Like
Multiple
that.
lifetimes.
Couple of things real quick before we get really going. Dustin Jacobs wanted to let Cody know that Marla Gibbs is on Cameo.
Oh.
So
Okay.
So there's no way that we can't get her to do an intro for our show. Then
that is
We
true.
could pay her to intro the
The Ramble.
Ramble,
if we got
and then the Hall of Fame hat, and then
all the songs?
All the songs?
We could get her to duet with you. Imagine if we get Marla Gibbs to say, "Bring your pussy over here. I'm playing some games."
she'd have to if we paid her, right?
If we paid
That's
her,
how Cameo
that's
works.
how Cameo works. Do you not want the $30? Right? I don't know what she's charging.
I'm going to
she's
look
a little
it
bit
up.
more expensive.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah,
How
What's
much
she
is it?
asking?
$99.
Wow.
Fuck, Marla Gibbs
To
thinking
say
a lot.
whatever.
She's thinking a lot of herself. Isn't
Wait,
she?
how many segments do we have? Four segments?
Yeah.
$400.
But if we just no, you can just do one thing. Just say this,
Right.
and one cameo, and then we just chop it up.
Andrea was not a fan of Bring Your Pussy Over Here and playing some games.
Really?
She doesn't like that, and she's she thinks it's a
Because
smidge.
it's not about your. It's not
It's
about.
not about my pussy.
Right.
Right.
It's
It's slightly
Slightly.
disrespectful. But so we're thinking of getting Marla Gibbs to say it. She's on Cameo, $99.
To have Marla Gibbs say,
have
bring,
Marla
bring
Gibbs
your pussy over
227 to have her say, "Bring." Well, Eddie's playing harmonica.
Bring your pussy over
Bring
here.
your pussy over here and playing some games.
I'm reading books and playing games.
What do you think?
Right? That's
That's
It's worth a try.
worth
Of
a
course it
shot.
is.
Absolutely. Daniel Holland says now.
Do we start a Kickstarter for $99?
So we can get Marla Gibbs to say,
Look, if we had one, each Rambler threw in like 25 cents,
we make it.
we'd get it
Like
in
that.
a heartbeat.
To have Marla Gibbs say that. Sing that. She is a singer. She does sing.
Oh, I'm sure she sings.
Daniel Holland says, now that you're doing video on the OG Ramble show, you can put all the Ramble shout-out names on the lower third on repeat through the whole show. Just something I think,
That would
I think
require
while listening
Cody
to the newest
typing
show.
it in.
Hope this is something that helps. I love
Well-
that idea.
We only have 200 characters to work with on the scroll, so
Oh, so it can't just be like a crawl throughout the whole thing,
Boo.
like scores?
Boo on that.
no, not unless you change it out every time that it comes around.
Well, hello, Cody.
Hello. You're the guy on the
Jesus,
boards.
You're Cody on the boards.
Cody on the boards.
Oh, he can do it
Shit,
for
well-
Jizz Talk, but not us. He can do everything
does it
he
for the
wants.
Jizz Talk
Oh,
guys.
Jizz Talk guys, carte blanche. But for us, fuck you. All right. Jeez, that
Well,
hurts.
pay me.
Wow.
We got to pay Marla Gibbs first.
We do. I mean, this is come on, Cody. Yeah, I think you of all people should want that. Charles Phillips says the Jizz Talk guys have to be named Kenneth and Savage. That's
Who's Kenneth and who's Savage? Or are they the same? Are they interchangeable?
I don't know. I would think it'd be more like Shep and Dunk. This is really dumb. I don't know though. I mean, maybe
I don't know.
not. Do you like
Savage
that?
is pretty good for
Savage
Jizz
is
Talk
for
guy.
Jizz Talk guys. Kenneth.
Are we
Kenny
both
and
wearing
Savage.
Affliction T-shirts?
They have to be. They all look like they all dress like Lawler when he's calling a fucking match. Brian Wither says, "What's up, Ramblers? In the upcoming A Ramblers Civil War, I will be siding with Cody's coup d'état.
Wow.
I cannot, in good conscience, be on the side of corporate evil commissions and any entity that would hire Dex for an hour, let alone a lifetime.
Wow.
And don't get me started on Eddie's conspiracy theories disguised as Ianon. By the way, I think Jizz Talk is the only is the only show where Dex would answer. Oh, he says Jizz Talk is the only show where Dex would actually answer the question he was asked.
Oh.
And lastly, I imagine Kiss is a soundtrack played as Dex commits his crimes. Ready for this? Hashtag from Brian Withers, Cody. Hashtag up with Cody. Hashtag down with Dex.
Wow.
Look at that, huh? That is.
There could be a coup in the works.
There could be a coup. Man.
But we're caught in the middle because we're not corporate.
I know.
We're not the corporate
We're
guys.
not the bad guys.
We're
We're
not the
just
bad guys. We're just caught in the
messengers.
middle.
Man, it's rough. Bojack the Ripper says, first off, I have a question for the Jizz guys.
Bojack.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Can I really use Jizz as hair gel? Like there's something about Mary asking for a friend. Did they cover that?
Did we cover that?
Did the Jizz Talk guys
I
cover
don't know
that?
if I think they covered it. What was it? Was it Jizz Talk? I think that was early on, like 17. 16 or 17.
Do we have that?
Yeah,
Can
we
cut-
bring it up.
All right, go. All right. Yeah, we get asked this a lot because of that
All
fucking
the
movie.
time!
All the fucking time.
So many times.
That fucking movie.
That fucking movie, something about
and then
Mary.
everybody has to talk about Jizz with the hair.
Let me tell you, right now,
I don't see how it can't.
I don't. I mean, it dries crusty, right? We
Absolutely.
all know what Jizz does.
Absolutely.
But you're not going to get a lot of body out of it.
No, can I talk about this real quick?
Please.
I don't mean to get personal,
Don't get personal.
but you guys are like my family here.
Of course we are. It's Jizz Talk.
And-
It's the Jizz family.
It's Jizz family, and this is like a brotherhood of Jizz,
Oh, so much Jizz.
and I don't want to,
We call it, it's a circle jerk.
If I can't be real with you guys, who can I be real
You can't
with?
be real with anybody.
Nobody.
It's the Jizz guys.
I've been putting Jizz
Yeah.
ever since I had to buzz my head. And I swear to God, a couple follicles are coming back.
You're saying it's a hair tonic.
I'm just saying.
You're saying it grows back
it
hair.
could grow back hair.
Oh, my fucking God.
There we go. That was episode 16 or 17 of Jizz Talk. We have one for everything. It's like Trump's tweets. There's a Jizz Talk
For everything.
for everything. There's a...
So did you guys have to go to the National Library to access those archive episodes?
Yeah,
Yes,
yes.
Museum
yeah.
of Radio
well,
Television
Well, I
History.
think they're actually, now they're protected. Who's the ones that the Library of Congress, they've actually protected Jizz Talk,
Yeah.
where it's now...
It finally got entered
It's
into
it's
the Library
deemed
of
too
Congress.
culturally significant.
Culturally relevant,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's too culturally significant to not. So that's all. Yeah, you can go. I mean, it's Jizz Talk with the Jizz guys. Coach
Kenneth and Savage.
Kenneth and Savage. Oh God, amazing, man. Guess what?
What?
I've been recording this whole time. You know who doesn't want me to press record?
Who?
The haters.
Right.
But guess what?
You did.
We're on track.
We did.
Guess what? No need for. We sound great. There's
No
even
need
do-
for a sound check.
No.
And that's what the haters like. I bet he's going to do a sound check.
That he's gonna do a
in
sound
the middle
check.
of the show.
No.
Nope.
But
Or he's going to forget to record. No.
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Did we jump right
haters,
in?
take that.
Haters, look at this. 8 minutes in, and we're gonna start the theme song because we're pros.
God, imagine what it's going to sound like we have Marla Gibbs.
Wow. Can we get her to sing every song? You want to do this with me?
Yeah.
You know this one, right? You know this one. I've been driving all night, my hands went on the wheel. There's a voice in my head that drives my heel. It's my baby calling and I need you here. It's a 4:30 and I'm shifting gears. When she is lonely and the longing gets too much, she sends a cable coming in from above. I don't need a phone at all. We've got a thing that's called red hot love. We got a wave in the air. Red hot love. Radio's playing till forgotten song. Brenda Lee's coming on strong. There we go, baby. Huh? Bam. There it
Yeah.
is.
Let's see the coup do that.
Let's see the coup to handle Radar Love by Golden Earring as effortlessly as we just
Smooth
did.
as that went.
That was, oof, man.
Silky.
Silk. God. That's just,
I wonder if we got enough money
yeah.
to pay Marla Gibbs, like, okay, what's a cameo run? Like 30 seconds? What do you? How long do you get when you do a cameo?
I think
A
it's as
minute?
long as you pay, it's whatever you need. We could get her for 4 hours.
So
for
$99, we got it for a whole ramble.
all day.
I'm just saying, if we could figure out what it would cost for her to sit here or to Skype
Zoom in?
for like 20 minutes.
20 minutes
Just
having
a
Marla Gibbs
20-minute
on the ramble.
Marla Gibbs interview.
I'd love it. What if we paid her $99 to do the deck segment? Like
To ask Dex a question
to ask
and
Dex
sit there
a
and
question.
listen to it.
Right.
I don't see how we don't. Get
How do we
Marla
not
Gibbs
do
on the
this,
show.
Eddie?
I don't
know.
see how.
This is. I mean, we're doing this for Cody, but
Right.
again, we're the bad guys, right?
We're the bad
But
guys.
look at us
We're
dropping.
evil corporate.
We're bad, but we're dropping $100
We're gonna
bucks
drop a cool hundy to
for
get Marla
Cody,
Gibbs on the show.
just for Cody. We're not doing this for us. I mean, we love Marla Gibbs,
Yeah.
but I think we all know who really loves.
How about we
Marla
said,
Gibbs.
listen to the ramble, don't make a fuck out of me, Marla Gibbs.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
You think she'd do it?
I wonder. That's 5 seconds.
That's
She's
it.
getting $100.
Listen to the ramble,
For 5
don't make a fuck
seconds.
out of me. Marla Gibbs has to do that for $99. It's
Oh,
the easiest $99 she ever made.
What if we
Except
get her
that
to
one time
say?
at Mardi Gras?
What if we get her to go? Hey, cunts! It's Marla Gibb. Listen to the ramble. Don't make a fuck out of me. What do you think?
Right?
What do you think? Hey,
She has
queefs.
to.
Hey, queefs.
Hey, queefs, better than cunts.
Hey, queefs.
Hey, queefs. Don't be a queef.
Don't be a queef.
Listen to the ramble. Don't make a fuck out of me.
What if she loves it so much? What if she listens
Mm-hmm.
and she does it? Well, let me tune in and see what these guys are all about. And then, like, Jizz Talk is her favorite thing. And
She wants. She has just duck questions.
Right, she had Jizz Talk questions. And when we're answering the Jizz Talk, she's just rolling laughing. Like, just loves it. I wouldn't be shocked. I, think
wouldn't be
she's
shocked.
cool
I think
enough.
she's right. I guarantee you right now, we're the only podcast talking about Marla Gibbs.
We are. Absolutely.
But it's not Marla Gibbs' episode. She's got kicked down the road a couple
No,
times.
Wilford Brimley died.
Wilford Brimley died.
So, Cody, we're sorry.
Sorry.
And, so also, I mean, look at all these new figures we have. We can't talk about the
Look at
brims.
that.
I mean,
Look
the
at that.
Marla Gibbs. Look at that fucking
Age of Apocalypse Wolverine.
Age of Apocalypse Sunfire
In 1080p.
in 1080p.
Look at that.
Look at Beast.
Look at Beast.
Beast with the glasses.
Retro Beast.
Fucking
Ray
this
Beast.
guy, the Avengers Universe Gamerverse Iron Man, Target exclusive,
Target exclusive. We got Toy Ted to thank for Wolverine, Beast,
and Sunfire. And then I was able to luckily grab that because I guess these Target things have been kind of a
Yeah.
nightmare. Apparently, these Target exclusives, they go. Cody, how quick does Mondo run out of shit? Like, let's say they announce a print. If you want it, how fast do you have to pull the trigger on it?
Within seconds.
And it's sold out after seconds, right?
It's usually sold out in less than a minute.
Jesus.
Gee, see that? I just think that's normal. All these people are complaining about Target and Walgreens and shit.
Well, there's also with Mondo. There's only like 250 or 275 period.
Yeah.
So they just go instantly.
That's amazing. So Hasbro did a thing where they had GI Joes because they're redoing
Yeah.
the GI Joe line, making them 6
6
inch.
inch.
We grew up with 3 3/4
Yes.
inch GI Joes. That's all we knew.
Yeah.
We didn't have the weird 12-inch ones that our parents
No, that
had.
was the precursor to
that was like 70s, 60s,
70s, 60s.
and then so we had now they're making 6-inch GI Joes this big, and they look fucking amazing. And like 5 characters were going to be Target exclusives, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
They announced it, and after about 20 seconds, they were sold out on Target's website. And every fucking fan, it's all fucking scalpers. Fuck this shit. Target fucking sucks. Everyone's leaving 1-star reviews. Here's what they don't realize is Target is still going to have them in their stores.
Yeah.
This was just the initial pre-order. Like it's a ball buster, but now if you have time, you can drive around a few Targets.
Yeah, but if you have those scalpers that have all those fucking bots and shit
Yes.
lined up where they're all...
That's what they're blaming. But now, I don't know. Now that Cody says Mondos are gone in 5 seconds, I just think that
How many
it's
how many Mondos are you allowed to order when you order a Mondo? Like if it's a new one that pops out, is there like a two Mondo limit?
I mean, usually there's a 1 limit
Right.
per
Right.
person.
I think this is
that's
2.
But what if it's like 17 dudes all with multiple accounts and all sitting there and do
That's
it, and then they
true.
just go take them to eBay and jack the price
That's
up?
I mean that probably happens. I bet with
That's
figures.
what happens with, I would say, most of those Mondo posters.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot get flipped. You can just check
Uh-huh.
eBay right after, and of course with Mondo, it's pre-order, so it's months before you actually get it in
Right.
hand.
Well, like recently, Hasbro Pulse had that the variant Cobra Commander,
Yes.
and that was up for like 10 minutes before it was sold out on Hasbro Pulse. I had gotten one, and
Yeah.
then literally the next like an hour later they were on
Put
eBay.
more.
They put this is before they put more.
Right.
Like they were $19.99 on HasbroPulse.com. Then they're gone, and then on eBay, literally an hour later, they're there for $99.
Jesus Christ.
And then like 3 days later, Hasbro Pulse put more up.
See, my point is, you're not going to stop the scalpers.
Yeah.
Right? So complaining about it, there's no way they can devise a system to beat the scalpers. I think all you have to do when it comes to these figures is if you're not fortunate enough to be one of the first ones to pull the trigger when they go up on the website, is you have to just hunt them. And it sucks. But it's like I just think it's counter. Like unless you just, I mean, I understand the rage. Or just maybe they just quit doing exclusives altogether. But that's never gonna fucking happen.
No, it's not gonna happen.
They're making too much money.
But a good way to do that, I mean, because seemingly the company that's manufacturing it is only making retail on it. They're not seeing the markup costs. So what like poster companies have started doing is they've started doing timed runs where they just allow people to order whatever they want and then they print however many are ordered.
Right.
That way everyone gets what they want. The demand is way up, so the manufacturers make, thousands of prints instead of 200, and they see huge margins.
It's not bad.
And
well, that's what Hasbro Pulse does with what they're doing with the Sentinel.
The HasLab.
Like it's the HasLab is they get enough people to back it, and then I think they only had 7,000 backers or 6,000 backers to get it into production.
Yep.
And there's now currently like 12,000 backers.
And then they have perks with each 1,000 or whatever that they
and
reach.
so like they're gonna make up. Everyone's gonna be able to pay to get what they want, and then everybody will get one.
I just like to me, it's like, look, I don't hate. I hate the fucking scalpers. I just think it's counterproductive to then flood Target with like 1-star reviews of the toys and shit like that. It's like, well, this isn't helping. Like this is, I guess they're gonna try to send a message, but again, I don't think those companies are ever gonna not do exclusives. No matter how much we complain.
No.
And we hate that, right? We hate Walgreens.
Oh, Walgreens is the worst.
We hate going to fucking Walgreens.
Target, I don't care. It's
Target, whatever.
But
like,
Walgreens
I think also we were lucky enough to
garbage.
get the Storm and Thunderbird from Target.
Yeah.
Like we were lucky enough to just fucking. I was on the computer for 3 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Just watching TV, writing, and then I would just keep refresh, nothing. And then finally, so here's what I think is annoying about it is a fan on the Hasbro Pulse Facebook page posted the link. Like it's up. It's like, how is this? We got, thank God, what a hero.
Yeah.
That person could have easily been like, fuck everybody. I'm just going to order them all for myself.
Well, he probably ordered 20 before he posted
right.
the link.
But that hero comes in and posts a link before even Hasbro did.
Yeah.
That's what's annoying. It's like
there seems to be a disconnect between Hasbro and whatever shop they're doing exclusive with.
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't seem to be coordinated very well.
Yeah, it's weird.
And like that one time a couple months ago when the link went up an hour before it was supposed to go up.
Yeah.
So no one knew it was already up.
No one
so by the time
knew.
people went there,
it was all gone. It was
all
Moon
gone.
Knight. It was Moon Knight.
Yeah, the Moon Knight.
We were lucky enough to get that one when they redid it. They fixed it, redid it, and we were lucky enough. Who knows if we're going to get it in the mail or not, but like it just fucking it. I just don't. I mean, look, I get the rage against the scalpers and stuff, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. I look at it as I think there's no winning this. I don't think they're ever going to quit doing exclusives.
Let me ask you this though, because how big in this world is the idea of exclusivity in terms of limited runs? So like, is it important to have something super rare, or is it important to just like enjoy the thing that you have? Because with poster collecting, a lot of people who are hardcore poster collectors don't like timed runs because they want their stuff to be super limited edition, which I think defeats the purpose of being involved in the hobby.
Yeah, if there was a Walgreens exclusive tomorrow of Michael Pena's character from Ant-Man, I wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to be something that I want. Yeah. I don't care if it's.
I collect the stuff because I like the stuff. That's why I open it. I don't keep it.
That's
in
why
boxes.
I don't really like. I like some of the movie stuff. I was talking to Eddie about this. I like they're coming out with all the new X-Men characters from the movies. I don't want any of them. I think it's creepy how accurate they look.
They're getting more and more accurate, especially like with the Star Wars Black series. I'm like, fuck,
it's insane.
I have like a miniature Harrison.
You
Ford.
have a voodoo doll of Harrison Ford in your hand.
I
you
can get
right
by Harrison Ford.
It's fucking like
it's amazing.
That's weird to me. I think that's weird to have a voodoo doll Hugh Jackman in my fucking shelf. I don't know. That's why I prefer to get the stuff based on the comic. Like, yeah, for me, if the exclusive is something I don't give a fuck about, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
there's only a couple. Like the only thing I did, last year at Comic-Con, we waited in line for those Lego minifigs.
That was it, because
I knew you knew the value of all it cost you was time, and then you automatically they're just basically handing you $300.
Right, and we didn't fuck anyone over. We didn't skip lines. We just waited. All right, we're just gonna waste our day.
So like that type of stuff, when you're at Comic-Con, it's like an event. You can grab an exclusive because you know you can turn around and maybe make a little money off of it. But you're not taking it from anybody else because we're all online and it was a random thing. You press the button, you get it when you don't.
Yes or no. And there were still exclusives that we didn't give a shit about.
Yeah.
I didn't give a fuck about 6 decades of Batman outfits. Oh, fuck you.
But you don't care if it's a run of 100 or a run of 1,000. Like that the rarity of it doesn't make a difference.
No. Again, let's say there was a figure I didn't give a shit about, but there was only 2 of them ever made.
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay.
Yeah. If you give it to me, yeah, great.
If you give it to me, sure, I'll go sell it.
I'm not going to go hunt it down.
I'm not going to go hunt it down. It's got to be something that I want,
Yeah.
in my, like
But that's
that's
just
definitely.
I collect stuff I like. So
Right. Like anything Star Wars prequels, for the most part, I don't give a fuck about. Unless now that I saw Clone Wars and Rebels, I'm like, okay, if they were in that,
yeah,
if they were
the
prominent
Clone
in
Troopers
that,
are pretty badass.
yeah, the Clone Troopers are dope. Like that's cool. But everything else, I fuck this. Like that's how.
You don't want a Senator Organa?
I don't think I want the Bail Organa, the Jimmy Smits figure. I don't want a Jimmy Smits voodoo doll. That's weird to me to have a Jimmy Smits.
Yeah, but then you could play prequels, and then you can also turn around and play Law and Order or L.A. Law.
L.A. Law. That's to me. That's fucking child's play shit. Then Jimmy Smits dies, and all of a sudden my fucking Organa figure moved when I didn't see. You know what I mean? Like that's what scares me. That's that type of shit, dude. I don't know how to pose him. Like, are you gonna have him hovering?
How do you have him hover? There's no stand to make him hover.
No, that's fucking awesome though. But we can just fly him around.
Yeah, like this.
Should we have him and Sunfire do a battle?
Yes.
Is that what's
We'll do
gonna
a
happen?
20-minute battle.
A 20-minute battle
With sound
between
effects.
figures with our own sound effects of our own making.
We'll call it Ramble Theater.
Ramble Theater. Cody,
Ramble
do you like
action
this idea?
figure theater.
Cody, you down for this? Nothing about nothing?
Not
Really?
You don't want 15 more minutes of that?
Come on.
No, it sounds great, but I'm gonna pass.
All
on
right.
being
Wow.
involved.
Prude.
Maybe we'll make a fifth
Prude.
podcast.
Punk ass, prude ass Cody, man.
We'll just
Jesus.
do a 20-minute podcast. It's called Ramble Action
Ramble
Figure
Theater. I love it. I bet we'd get so many yeses.
Yeah. This is why Ramble Corporate likes us, because
That's-
we're continually coming up with ideas.
Whoa! I didn't.
Well,
I
you
didn't,
can't
I
just-
didn't take that shot.
You
Eddie
can't just
took
go
that
with
shot.
every idea that pops in your head. You have to be selective.
No,
you know?
you don't.
No, you don't.
Come on. You
Every
can ta-
idea is gold.
They're all gold. It's all magic.
Mm.
I guess I should sing now.
Oversaturation, guys.
Imagine Marla Gibbs singing this. What hat would they wear? The only problem is she hears that harmonica.
Well, you know,
She's flying over here to
I-
fuck your brains out, and then you
Look,
have
I
to,
wouldn't do that to Marla because she can't be traveling during COVID to come
right,
fuck me.
right.
So we would
Radio silence?
I would lay in my harmonica after she recorded her music
Look at this. See,
because I don't
You.
want. She can't. She's in a high risk age bracket.
Right.
She's
You can't
going to
do
want to
that
come
her.
here. She's going to want to come here.
Oh, yeah.
And fuck me, whether she has to fly or hitchhike.
She's gonna want to CUM here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Huh?
CUM.
Right.
That's Jizz guy talk.
Just guy. You know, it works with a CUM. It works with a KUM. There's a lot of ways.
Come's
you can
my
do it.
favorite word in the
It's-
English dictionary.
it's
My
so
favorite
many-
word. Come is my favorite word. It's got so many uses.
A lot of controversy about how to properly spell the word. It does
You got
look.
a K. You got a C. Sometimes I do a CK.
You know what? You know what? Tell you something real quick.
Yeah.
Whatever works for you.
What?
That's how I look at it.
That's perfect.
Whatever. How you want to CUME? I don't care.
Yeah.
CUME, great for KOME.
The only thing I care about when
Yeah.
you spell the word
Sure,
come,
sure.
you put the U in there.
You put the okay. So it's got to be a U.
It's gotta be a U.
See, I don't care. I'll do a COME. That's fine. with me.
COME is not come.
You're still coming.
You're coming, but you're not coming.
You're still coming.
But there's no come.
But it's a little bit of. I still think it's jizz.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I still think it's jizz.
Next time you come, you look and see.
All right, we'll see.
You see if it's a U or a no.
All right, my
I
friend.
guarantee you it's a U.
Yeah, that almost broke up.
That
this talk, that
was-
episode.
wow.
That was a rough
That
one.
was the closest we
That was
got
a big fight.
to the end of. I mean, those guys agree on most everything.
They really do.
but the spelling of come almost
that was
drove a wedge
awkward.
between.
That was
And
awkward.
it was funny because that was a 4-hour episode.
Yeah.
That was, yeah,
That was an excerpt from the 4 hour.
And what's weird is that's when they were still on terrestrial, so they cut in to like 3 different shows. But Jizz Talk was so huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're satellite, whatever.
Yeah.
But Jizz Talk was so huge
At that point, they
on
overran
terrestrial that what could the guy following him do? What
And they had to resolve the situation before they could cut out.
right? I mean, I bet the shows they bumped that day were too invested on are they going to make up
Oh, yeah.
to even care about
Oh,
their own
absolutely.
show airing.
Because if that show had broken up right there, the whole network falls.
It's done.
The whole station
It's
goes.
all over. Maybe radio,
But that was
is over.
Maybe radio as we know
At
it.
least in the tri-state area, radio as we know.
But yeah, that was a contentious episode.
That was rough. Oh fuck. Joe Capone says John Hughes wears his Uncle Butt fedora into the Hall of Fame. While not his best film, Ferris Bueller holds that title for me. To me, it was his first film with the most heart. I know I know not many will vote for Uncle Buck, but I will. That's Joe Capone. He says Uncle Buck. Let's see. Joseph Santos. He wants to let us know that Crescent City Blues by Gordon Jenkins is what Johnny Cash stole, like the cheating Astros. Cody, I didn't say that.
Shots
Joe
fired.
Santos took the shot at the Astros.
Joe Santos is not part of your coup.
And Johnny Cash.
Let's put it right there.
Man, no shit, huh?
He's not part of the coup.
John Hughes walks up to the podium in a denim jacket right out of detention and sings "Don't You Forget About Me," Breakfast Club. Oof, man. Jeremy Bienvenu. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's one of those movies I've watched 1,000 times. If I come across on TV, no matter how far in it is, I have to watch it till the end. It's forever entertaining, and Mia Sara can always have it.
Oh, all of it.
All of it.
All of it.
But does she want it? That's just
No, she doesn't want it, but she can have it.
And
she wouldn't be forced to take it.
If she decided she wanted it.
If she decided she wanted it, she would have all of it.
I'm with you there. Charles Phillips.
CP?
CP. Career opportunities. John Hughes wrote this, and I love the roller skating sign through the aisles of the stores. Also, Jennifer Connelly was so damn hot in this movie.
She can have it, too.
Jennifer Connelly might be my biggest crush in Hollywood ever.
She can consensually have it, all of it.
Yes, yeah. I don't think I'd have anything to offer her.
No, she wouldn't want it.
But
and she'd definitely say no, and we'd just have to walk away disappointed.
Very disappointed.
But she could have it if she wanted it.
Patrick Crothers, or PC, says, all right, Ramblers and James, let's get rambling. I hope the Ramblers are all safe and healthy. Hall of Fame hat, tough choice here. 16 Candles, Weird Science, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, all really good.
Yeah.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Breakfast Club, fantastic. But the hat goes to Uncle Buck.
Wow.
And it's a goddamn classic.
Wow. I got to watch that again. I haven't seen that in a while.
I know, PC. Sean Williams. Hey, Jerry, Eddie, and Cody. My hat for the Hall of Fame is a tie between 16 Candles and the Breakfast Club. Honorable mention should go to Uncle Buck, Pretty in Pink, and of course, Planes, James, and Automobiles. Ramble the fuck on, Sean Williams. P.S. Can HBO please stop showing the Joker movie? It's still a shitty movie.
Ugh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
But stop with that movie.
He kind of cheated, though. Had the double hat. I guess
He did. I guess you could do the Sherlock Holmes hat.
Yeah, you could do the hat. Well, yeah, that works. That works. Brian Withers. My wife picks Breakfast Club.
Okay.
I pick Weird Science. My nuts are halfway up my ass, but other than that, I'm perfect.
Other than that, I'm perfect.
And he, of course, is the one who started the hashtag Up with Cody.
Oh.
Brian Withers.
Wow, I wish we'd known that before you read the email.
Me too. I wouldn't have done it. I would have been out.
I might have had to.
Damian Bottriell. Hey, Ramblers. Aussie Rambler Damian Bottriell back again to do some rambling. The past month has been a bit tough down in Melbourne as the COVID numbers continue to climb. The government started by trying to lock down hotspot suburbs, then the entire city and metropolitan suburbs. Now face coverings are mandatory all across the state.
Wow.
Damn, fuck. Be safe, man.
Yeah.
My Hall of Fame hat for John Hughes is Home Alone. Yes, I know he didn't direct it, but he did write it, and I've probably watched it more than any other movie he was involved in. Damn.
I have seen that quite a bit.
It's a good one. And I don't even want to get to this at the end of his fucking email, but we're going to have to.
Hashtag franchise.
We'll save it.
Yeah.
We'll save it,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Bojack the Ripper. John Hughes movies. There's so many great options for this one. First off, all I want to say is Home Alone can fuck right off.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Way to follow it up.
Wow. My wife loves them, the
Whoa.
first two, and has it on 10 damn times every Christmas season. It plays on TV from November to halfway through January every day on about 5 different channels. I'm just sick of it now. We have to give an honorable mention to all the vacation movies, but my pick for the Hall of Fame would have to be The Dentist, The Menace. Definitely not his best film, but that came out when I was 9 years old, and I just loved it as a child. I guess when it came out, it was right age for when it hit. I was supposed to. That and Beethoven are my favorites solely for nostalgic reasons. You just lost any credibility shitting on Home Alone, by the way. If you just gonna sorry, Bojack the Ripper, but the balls to go after Home Alone.
Mean, and bowling balls.
The bowling
balls.
The bowling balls to say Home Alone can fuck right off, but Dennis the Menace and Beethoven.
You drop Beethoven in there? Wow.
I mean, I get you were 9, but the balls. I'm just gonna run with that.
The bowling balls.
Man. Wow, giveth and taketh.
I mean, when he told Home Alone to fuck up, I'm like, okay, well, he's gonna list some fucking movies.
He's gonna be a classic one.
Well, it's like, okay, well, yeah. Obviously, if you compare Home Alone to those, yeah,
Yeah.
Home Alone can fuck off.
Freaking fuck off, but not.
Then you drop Dennis the Menace.
Home Alone.
I mean, you almost have to put the original TV series and the subsequent cartoon ahead of the film.
The movie. Are you kidding? Give me the. Look, guys, Home Alone can fuck right off. For me, it's Kangaroo Jack all day. What?
Bojack might like Kangaroo Jack.
Oh, that's true.
Don't.
Home Alone can fuck right off. Give me Problem Child. John Ritter's best work.
Give me the whole Yahoo series catalog.
Yeah, young Einstein. Let's do Yahoo Serious. Jesus Christ. We lived through that. We lived through that.
We'll make it through COVID.
Cody, you're so fucking lucky that I don't even think you were alive. Maybe barely when Yahoo Serious.
Should that be on Goodwill?
Oh, God, Young Einstein? I didn't even see it. That would be a first for me.
It.
I hated that guy from the beginning.
I saw it.
He was an Australian comic, or was he just like...
I think he was an Australian comedian.
He was like the Australian... And I'm not even going to knock the great Hey Vern, it's Ernest. But he was like
Ernest
that.
B. Worrell.
He was like kind of, right, I guess. But an Australian version. He had a stupid haircut.
Yeah.
And then he was just... Young Einstein, boy, did he get a push.
Oh, he did.
Was Vince McMahon behind that? Because that was a Vince McMahon likes you push that guy got.
He got the whole thing.
Like that, they threw everything at that guy at Yahoo Serious.
Yeah, I'm reading about him.
And the world resoundingly went, no. Thank you.
They just were like, nope, trust us. You're going to love him.
He hasn't been in a movie since 2000.
Wow, what was that?
I didn't think he was working that late.
Yeah, Jesus.
He wrote and directed it. It was called Mr. Accident.
All right, the title alone.
We should maybe have to watch that.
We might have to watch it, or
you have to see Young Einstein.
Maybe BoJack Horseman wrote a thesis on Mr. Accident.
Hey, so
BoJack, I'm breaking balls. Come on,
we're just busting balls.
Just real quickly, in July 2020, Sirius was evicted from his Sydney rental property in order to pay $15,000 in rent to the landlords.
Oh,
Jesus!
Now I feel bad.
Now I feel real bad.
Jesus.
God,
this is all BoJack's fault.
I know.
I wouldn't have gone down the Yahoo Serious corridor if it wasn't for BoJack.
God, he's homeless?
Fuck, dude.
In the middle of a pandemic?
Now he's probably dead now.
No, he didn't make it.
I feel awful.
He says it was because of COVID-19, but it says in Wikipedia they were unable to substantiate the claim.
So he said he couldn't pay rent because of COVID?
Yeah.
Wow.
He had his own movie based off it was called Yahoo Serious is
Young Einstein.
That's how big of a push he got.
That was the push that guy got.
And he can't make rent.
In Australia.
Now.
Not even, I don't know how expensive Sydney, was he Melbourne, Sydney? I don't know how expensive that place is. But.
Oh, I feel bad.
God damn.
Thanks, BoJack.
Jesus. Damien, can you tell us? Or Ray, can you tell us how expensive? What is wherever he lives? Is that
someone throw him a sandwich or something if you see him on the street?
Because was it $15,000 for 1 month? Okay,
because if he's doing that, he can go fuck off for living in a place that costs $15,000.
Right,
that's just absurd.
If it's some mega ballin',
but if it's like over a year of we can't pay rent, it's accumulated.
God damn this!
Oh, this is tragic.
Why did we do this?
Why did we go down this road?
What was the other one we did? Remember that it went bad. Who was that?
We do it quite often.
I know. Cody, do you remember? Wasn't there one we're like, why do we talk about this? This is rough. I forgot what it was.
Was it the Winnebago thing?
Oh, yeah. Dana Plato. Oof. Fuck. This is up there with that, except it hasn't ended as tragically yet.
Is that a reality show? Yahoo Serious moves into Dana Plato's Winnebago?
How about Yahoo, Let's Get Serious?
Let's Get Serious.
And it's all his friends trying to straighten his life out. Yahoo.
Let's Get Serious.
Let's Get Serious.
Grady W. Smithy says, John Hughes should wear the hat for Some Kind of Wonderful. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is goddamn near perfect, but yes. Some Kind of Wonderful is a criminally underrated masterpiece and my personal favorite of all of his movies. All right. All right. Graham and Faye. Hilarious picture they sent. I don't know if we can see this, but you know the meme of the white lady screaming and the cat is at the table? Well, he did it with, he found this of... Batman doing it and
Robin holding him back.
And it's fucking great.
Graham and Faye always send the pictures with their emails.
Great pictures. Ferris Bueller is rather peckish after a long day's adventure and is jonesing for a club with a great holiday breakfast special. He saunters up to Ramble Hall of Fame podium wearing a special edition pink number 16 Wally World baseball jersey whilst rocking a worn beige fedora, which oddly features a shower curtain ring prominently in the center. Sitting down at the table awaits a huge steak and delicious fixings, the old 96er. I don't know if a John Hughes movie can properly be represented by a single logo on a hat, but I know this. Whichever one represents it best, it will be worn by the ghost of John Candy. Yes. Not bad. And of course, the wonderful shot from the great outdoors.
Eating the old 96er.
Eating the old 96er. Fucking beautiful. And then, oh man, he's got some good recs here. And he's got a heck of a top 5. But let's get to the next one.
How many pages did his email encompass?
10.
Wow.
10.
Damn, Graham.
He didn't fuck around.
He doesn't fuck around at all.
Dustin Jacobs says John Hughes wears a Hall of Fame hat for the Breakfast Club. It's a criterion for a reason.
Oh.
I mean, he's not wrong.
No.
It is. I mean, that criterion that gets you a bump.
Did we get everybody?
We got them all, baby.
We got Joe Capone in there.
Joe Capone.
All right, he went
was
first.
The first one.
Nice. All right. Because he came in late. He came in last.
That's why I
So
had
he
it
went first.
on top
That's
of
why
the
he was on
pile.
top. So remember that, Ramblers. If you want to go first, come in last.
Come in last.
That's the way the printer works.
I had to go Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. That one is my favorite. But I was just, and I know that's not all John Hughes. Obviously, a lot of this is John Candy, but just the scene when he's jamming out to the Ray Charles song and he ends up going the wrong way on the highway.
You're going the wrong way.
Oh, you want to race?
How's he know where we're going?
Yeah. You doing the mess around? Everybody doing the mess around.
That's great. Yeah, Plane, Trains, and Automobiles is my favorite John Hughes movie.
Is that on your hat?
It's not the one I've seen the most. I've probably seen Home Alone the most just because Colton plays it every Christmas. Ad nauseam. But yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles that goes on the hat.
I think 16 Candles or Ferris are the ones I've seen the most, but Planes, Trains is my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes on the hat. How about you, Cody?
I was, for me it was between Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Ferris Bueller, and Breakfast Club. And I had to go with the one that I've both seen the most and my favorite, which is Breakfast Club.
It's a great movie. Yeah. Great fucking movie.
But like the ending of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is the most heart-wrenching ending to a film.
To a great comedy. Movie, it was damn.
It's up there with, I don't know if you ever seen Chaplin's City Lights. It ends almost the same way.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
It's silent. It's a silent ending because it's a silent film.
Right.
It's the same as Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, where it's just all in the actor's face.
It
just ends on Chaplin's face, doing similar to what John Candy was doing.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Is that the one where it ends with that song, City Lights?
Yes.
Chaplin right there.
Yeah. He wrote that song.
He did. That's what I thought. Next Ramble, 245. Cody, I'm sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Wilford Brimley goes into the role he's played Hall of Fame. I know it was going to be Marla Gibbs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We had it in the books.
I wish I could show you the show notes.
Penciled in.
But it's
Never
gonna,
in ink.
It's going to be Marla Gibbs' role. And then I know that Marla Gibbs has put out a jazz album, so the open close encore was going to be her.
Right.
And obviously top 5 Marla Gibbs moments.
Yes.
But Wilford Brimley, we lost him.
I lost him. You have to. You can't. You have
Cody,
to respect him.
Come on, we have to respect Wilford Brimley. So Wilford Brimley, what role did Wilford Brimley play? What's going to be on that? And Cody, at least have a 227 hat on. See, we don't know how serious you take your Marla Gibbs love.
All right.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I'm not saying you don't love her. I'm not saying that. And that print behind us, we can't tell. That might just be every Marla Gibbs character in that poster.
It's collage.
A collage of every role. Oh man,
we have to get that cameo. There's just no two ways about it.
We got to do this. The Marla Gibbs has to be part. All right, so there we go. Wilford Brimley. What role that he's played would be on his hat? That's a good one. There's a lot to choose from.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. As of this,
can you count diabetes commercials?
You can.
Okay.
Absolutely, you can.
Diabetes.
He's known for that. Diabetes. I mean, shit. Open, close, and encore. Now, open, close, and encore.
Not many people scat on a harmonica, but I do.
Can I just be honest?
Yeah.
No one does but you.
Right.
Not many people. Nobody scats on a harp like you do. No one. This one, I think as of this taping, he's still with us. I hope.
Let's hope so.
I don't want to lose this guy right now. To me, when I first heard Biz Markie, it was, of course, oh, baby, you. And I remember thinking, I never knew much of, comedies or novelty records. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't, as a kid, I didn't think One-Eyed, One-Horned, Brown-Eyed, Purple People Eater was I was a fun, I didn't think it was it was just a novelty.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I heard that, I thought, whoa, someone other than Weird Al is funny in a song? This is awesome. And I just fell in love. And I know was, as of this taping, he's not doing well. Please, Biz Markie, get better.
Hang
that
on,
is
bud.
fucking sad to think
Hang
about.
on.
But Biz Markie, open, close, encore. Joe Capone says he opens with Biz is going off, closes with what comes around goes around, and then encores, of course, with Just a Friend. It's not bad. Joe Santos says nobody beats the Biz, Just a Friend, and then encores with Make the Music with Your Mouth. Very underrated beatboxer, Biz Markie was too. So fucking good. Not underrated, but just now you kind of forget how good he was at that back then. I mean, back then, he was like one of the first guys ever heard.
He was the beatboxer.
Yeah, it was. Oh man. Charles Phillips says, open with Just a Friend, gets everyone up and moving. Even Eddie could sing this song well. He closes, hey, that's Charles Phillips, not me.
Wow.
He closes with Pickin' Boogers. It's a funny song about picking your nose. Encores with Let Me Crew My Throat. DJ Cool and the whole crew comes out and they launch into a 25-minute beatbox and rap chain. That would be fucking awesome. I would love to see that show. In fact, good on Will Smith for giving him that little cameo in Men in Black 2 as the beatboxing alien. That was fucking great. Patrick Crothers says opens and nobody beats a Biz, closes with Vapors, encores with Just a Friend. Huh? That's a good show. I go see that show.
I would.
Brian Withers, all I got is Just a Friend, so that's what he sings. Fuck yeah, all right, nothing wrong with that.
It's in 2 hours of that.
Damien Bottriell does not have an open-close encore.
Let's just say Just a Friend.
Just a Friend.
For Damien Bottriell. We did it for you, bud.
Boom. There it is. Bojack the Ripper. Once again, I do a YouTube search for songs because at first nothing was coming to mind other than my encore pick. He opens to Make the Music. That's the first one I clicked on while searching. Closes with Vapors. I don't know. I just like the word. Vapors is a great fucking song. Just a Friend. That's the only song of his I ever heard before, and at first thought it was a joke or a parody. This is definitely now my preference of music. There we go. All right, he made up for the Home Alone.
The Beethoven.
Go Beethoven,
debacle.
Go Dennis the Menace debacle.
And making us look into Yahoo Serious.
My God. Grady W. Smith says, Just a Friend is literally the only Biz Markie song I know, so I'll just steal a page from John Mulaney and have Biz Markie do Just a Friend 7 times. Then do Not Unusual. It's Not Unusual 1 time. Then do Just a Friend 13 more times. Very nice. And then Graham and Faye of the Great White North. How about that? And also, he has a Good Willow hunting Millennial Falcon.
Ooh.
Let's take a shot at Millennial Falcon. I have to assume that Cody has seen this documentary, but have Jerry and Eddie seen Dave Grohl's Sound City?
I have not.
The entire show is about the Sound City Studios in L.A., and it's a one-of-a-kind Neve 8028 mixing consoles that brought us so many good albums. The number of artists, bands, and albums that came through the studio is staggering. Massive piece of modern musical history, and the console was just going to be thrown in the garbage as scrap. Wow. I got to watch that. Biz Markie, open, close, and encores, Chinese food. He closes the Romeo and Juliet. Blah, 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 the encore, Just a Friend. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, Graham and Faye, for that one. Then we go to Dustin Jacobs. Biz Markie, I thought he was a one-hit wonder. Just a Friend on a loop is all I got. That's fine. Mm-hmm. He kind of wasn't because, Just a Friend was the hit. But he had a minor hit with It's Spring Again. Remember that one? Everybody knows it's spring again. So minor, not nearly Just a Friend hit. I have him open with Lego My Ego.
Okay.
He closes with Alone Again. Do you ever hear that one?
No.
This album is I think it's really hard to find now. I was able to find it when I worked at a Barnes & Noble like fucking ages ago. It came in the clearance section because someone had returned it because they thought it was damaged, and there was just like a minor little scratch on it. And I got it for like $1. And it's his album called I Need a Haircut. And the song has Lego My Ego, which is a fucking great tune, but it has Alone Again.
Yeah.
And it was the first sampling debacle. He got called out because they sampled Alone Again.
Oh, right.
And he kind of does his own version of that song. He even sings like, I'm alone again, naturally. And the Gilbert O'Sullivan guy got super pissed and sued him, and they couldn't.
That's why you don't see the album.
Yeah, that's why it's hard to find. Yeah, but it's still a great jam.
Nice.
And then I have him encore. Come on, Just a Friend.
Just
you got to see it. Everybody home happy.
I have him open with Pickin' Boogers.
Oh, it's a great one.
I got him closing with Let Me Turn You On.
Oh,
And then of course Encore.
Just a Friend.
Yeah.
Cody, did you get it? Were you in on this one?
No, I had to abstain. Just a Friend is the limit of my knowledge.
Of Biz Markie. Good shit, I'm telling you, if you can find Lego the Alone Again song is on YouTube. Like you should definitely go. It's just a really funny, cool version of that Gilbert O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
Alone Again, naturally. It's pretty. Next Ramble 245. I was inspired by the mess around scene in Planes, Trains, Automobiles. What does Ray Charles open, close, and encore with? Huh?
Nice.
That's a good one, right?
Nice.
245. Get them in. Ramble at theramblepod.com. That's our email.
Get in last to be first.
Get in last to be first. That's how we do it. Oh, yeah? Ah! He got him. Fucked him up.
That was episode 2 of Ramble.
Starfire. Well, we kind of gave it away. Starfire gets Sunfire gets fucked up.
Big time.
Big time by... Well, let's clarify.
Like Game vs. Iron Man.
Let's clarify. It's Age of Apocalypse Sunfire.
True.
Was he a hero in Age of Apocalypse? I don't remember. Because I know he was like the asshole X-Men.
He was.
Who just thought he was better than everybody else, and he was pretty fucking powerful. So,
I don't remember. I got to reread Age of Apocalypse.
Cody, come on. What happened?
This is right in your wheelhouse.
This is right in your wheelhouse. Age of Apocalypse. Was Sunfire a hero? I don't remember. You probably...
It's a coin flip.
Well, it's all open to interpretation.
Look at that.
I mean, every villain thinks he's the hero.
Everyone. Every goddamn one. That's very, very true. Everyone. I mean, even the Joker thinks he's liberating the minds of people by driving them crazy.
No one's just evil to be evil.
Right. Well, there's got to be, right? I guess not. Juggernaut, it's kind of an asshole. What is he? Does not really.
He's just an asshole.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But no one hatches like an evil plan to destroy something because they think they're doing something evil. They're doing it because they feel, at least the most interesting villains are the ones that think they're on the right side of whatever they're doing.
That's why I loved it when Wolverine was dead and Sabretooth took the mantle of Wolverine for a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I love that kind of shit. That's good stuff. All right, there we go. So let's we're going to sing some more. I hope you don't mind. And this is the one we get Marley Gibbs to sing if we have to, right?
I would hope.
I'm reading books, I'm playing video games. Bring your pussy over here. We're reading books and playing games. Oh, god damn. Jesus.
Okay, if I do play harmonica while she's singing, she climaxes, right?
Oh, God.
Right?
It might kill her. Like, she may die from it, Eddie. You can't do that, really. Joe Capone says, in addition to my World of Warcraft streams, I've been doing a lot of retro streams on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Caponis. Go check him out. Sub donations now accepted. # cheap plug. For my Tecmo Tuesday and Thursday Tecmo Super Bowl III season plays, # Go Giants. To my Legend of Zelda Link to the Past playthroughs on the weekends with classics like NBA Jam, RC Pro-Am, and Samurai Showdown sprinkled in whenever. I've been having a blast streaming on the reg during COVID times. Thanks to those who have popped in to hang, and feel free to do so if you haven't. You're extremely bored, want to hear a middle-aged fat fuck nerd rage at 16-bit pixels. Love you guys. Stay safe, everyone. Cody, for fuck's sake, man, get serious about Good Will Hunting or get the fuck out of here. How the hell are you going to stop 15 minutes into Predator and not get back into it for 2 more weeks? He says he's skipping the top 5 this week. Didn't have a chance to brush up my Samurai flicks, but Samurai Showdown and Blood Rain Curse of the Yoma are worth watching if you're into anime. So there we go. And I have seen Joe's good Twitch, man. I saw him angrily lose to Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
That's the only way to lose to Kirk Cousins.
Angrily?
Angrily. Because
you don't take that well?
It's insane.
You don't take that well if you lose to Kirk Cousins?
How
can you, right? That's got to be rough, man.
That guy literally is trying to throw you picks in the fourth quarter. He's literally trying to give you the ball. And for you not to take the interceptions, you would have to get angry.
How mad were you? Didn't he sign a deal with didn't they franchise him? I forgot.
Skins?
Yeah.
2 years in a row.
How pissed were you? Or were you like, fuck it?
The first year, because they'd gone to the playoffs
in
2015, I'm like, okay, just sign him a long-term deal. He's fine. He's serviceable.
Yep.
Build a team around him. We draft him, whatever.
Yep.
And they didn't do it, and they gave him the franchise. I'm like, oh, fuck it. All right. And then next year, he's like, they offer him another deal, and then he turned it down because he said Jesus told him to.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
Oh, my God. I didn't know that.
He told him not to take a long-term deal.
What the fuck?
He's one of those guys.
He is?
He said he prayed on it, and the Skins offered him, like, something in the neighborhood of like $25, $30 million a year or whatever it was, at the going rate for a top 5 quarterback. And he prayed on it. He did a whole article about how he prayed on it, and then he said Jesus told him to turn it down.
Was that the birth of COVID?
And to bet on himself.
Christ being too occupied with helping Kirk
That might have
Cousins?
been. I think that might have been when Jesus took his eye off the ball.
Right.
Off the wet market.
You have to help.
In Wuhan.
You have to help Kirk Cousins, right?
Yeah. Well, Kirk Cousins really needed him. Should he take $30 million now or hold out for $40 million later?
What a lump of shit!
Because that's what religious people want. Is
money. That's what
Christ was all
Christ
about.
was all about.
And at that point, after I read that article, I'm like, this guy can eat all the dicks.
Fuck him forever.
And there's not enough dicks in the world for this guy to eat.
Die while eating.
So fuck him.
Brian Withers, B-Dubs?
B-Dubs.
The Golden Rambler, who you pronounce dead.
I did. Sorry, B-Dubs.
The books I'm reading are pretty boring and pretentious. I only mention it to prove that I do read sometimes, but I have 2 video game mentions. I decided to start Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I didn't like Origins that much, but Odyssey is pretty cool. Also, Graham, can't have Graham without the Fae. Moore mentioned Elite Dangerous last week. I love that game so much that we had a kick-ass conversation about it. Now I'm going to start playing the game right now. Goodbye, free time. Fucking A. B-Dubs, man.
B-Dubs.
B-Dubs. Damien Bocciariel.
DB? It's weird calling someone DB, though.
I know, it's weird. Bring your pussy over here. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima nonstop since it came out. A fucking gorgeous game with great gameplay. I saw a discussion online where people realized they were immersed in the story and characters that they have not tried once to attack civilians or cause mass chaos like most people do in GTA or Red Dead. Plus, you can pat the foxes in the game, so instant 10-10. The foxes are my favorite. Real quick, Cody, I need your help on this one, too. Have you heard
What's
of
up?
Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes, I have.
Okay, it's great. And I played it on, I told you about the Kurosawa mode where it's black and white. Now, when you go to settlements, you see non-playable characters eating like rice balls. And I want Japanese food in the worst fucking way every time I play. It looks so fucking.
You want a rice ball?
It looks so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, like they're just sick because Japanese food is one of my, like sushi. Oh, I'm just like, I get hungry. Is that weird? That's not racist, right?
Why is it racist?
I just want to make sure. I don't know.
It's racist.
I just want to make sure.
I'm sure someone will find it racist, but
Right.
it's not racist.
Cody, thoughts? Is that racist to play a game set in Japan, see characters eating Japanese food, and then instantly want to crave Japanese food?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, all right, I hope not. Because fuck, dude.
Somebody will find it racist.
Someone will. But goddamn, I'm like, I want to go order sushi right.
I would like
fucking
some
now.
sushi. I haven't had sushi in so long.
Same. Where do you get your sushi from?
Just I tried different places.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Maya right there, right next to Noodle Monster?
No.
Not bad.
Is that not bad?
There's a really good one.
Now I
further
know
up the
I
road.
know this is blaspheme,
Uh-oh.
but if you get to Ralph's grocery store
Yeah.
in the early afternoon after they just set out the sushi,
It ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
You're not wrong. I've had it,
It ain't
once.
bad.
It ain't bad.
If you're going in there at like 2 a.m, stay away from it.
Yes,
'Cause
never.
It's been out for a bit.
About a month.
It's chewy.
Oh.
It takes some work to get through it.
Cody, are you a sushi guy, or do you even trust a sushi restaurant in landlocked San Antonio?
I'm not a sushi guy. I don't know. I never was even a seafood person until very recently. So I was never
I love
ambitious about it.
I was the same way. And then sushi turned, like Gloria Stefan said, sushi for me turned the beat around.
Sushi's good.
God damn.
And grocery store sushi isn't bad.
It's not. You know
if
who
you
else
get there
has
early.
not bad?
You get there early.
The Whole Foods sushi?
Really? I
Not
haven't tried
bad.
that.
Not bad.
I haven't tried
not
that.
bad at all. When Andre gets back, I got to have her remind me of the place that we go to. If they do takeout, Eddie, ooh, it's good. Some good sushi right there. Damien also says, I'm reading a stack of 90s Batman while I wait for my shop to catch up on getting new DC stuff out. Last time, why do you read DC? Who reads that shit? I'm kidding. Last time I mentioned the Cataclysm book where Gotham was wrecked by an earthquake. Now I'm up to No Man's Land where the U.S. government decided it was too costly to rebuild the murder capital of the country and close it off for the rest of the U.S. As someone living in the city that the rest of the country is looking down on due to cover numbers, this is very relatable. Dude, that's cool, man.
I haven't read DC. I read DC in like the mid 2000s when they did the 52,
And now they keep doing it.
and now they keep doing it.
Every year they just, we're starting over again.
Like the 52 was good. I enjoyed that.
I heard that was awesome.
I heard that it was like a year run. 52.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. And then they kind of tied it. I don't know if they tied it in. I'm trying to remember if they tried it in with a new Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Well, I think they tried to. I'm not 100%.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
But there was a great storyline there with Black Adam and stuff. It was really interesting. It was really good stuff. And then around that time, Green Lantern had the rebirth when Hal Jordan came back as Green Lantern. I really enjoyed that little run of DC.
Yep.
And then they just got crazy because they just like hit and reset every 2
Every
weeks.
time. It's
So I'm
weird.
just like, I'm done.
Enough with this shit.
I'm done.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck. Grady W. Smithy says, I'm still reading Middle Game by Shannon McGuire.
Where's that? Shannon,
right?
Well, no, he tells you right there, right? Just keep reading.
Shannon. Oh, thank you. Good on y'all.
All you
for
gotta do is
pronouncing it
read
Shannon.
4 more words.
I know. I got lazy. I got nervous.
Stop living in the moment, Jerry.
You know a book is great when you want to just burn through it as fast as you can, but make yourself go slow because you don't want to finish it because there's no more book to read. And Middle Game just keeps getting better the further in I get. Well,
You know what?
We have to check this out.
It's on Shannon to
It's
put
on
the pronunciation of Shannon before his name.
Thank you. I mean,
Like, because you're going to say it wrong, and then you're going to see, oh, that's how you pronounce it. You should be like, it's pronounced Shannon.
Yeah.
My name is Shannon.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
That's on you, Shannon.
Thank you, Eddie.
Sorry, Sean.
Cody, where were you? You didn't have my back at all there. Cody,
He's just trying to suck up to everybody to get a coup. He's trying to build his
more
army.
hashtags.
He's trying to get more hashtags.
All right, whatever.
That's all he's doing.
Cool,
Hey,
buddy.
look,
He's not calling it as he
for me to
sees
correct
it.
a mistake.
Wow.
Graham and Faye said, is a man entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington. It belongs to the poor. No, says the man in Vatican. It belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to everyone. Faye continues to shoot people in the face in Red Dead Redemption, but she's now doubling down on the Ramble stats by listening to the podcast on multiple platforms all at the same time.
Love you, Graham.
Thus, to
and Faye.
pad those sweet arse numbers, hashtag rule bender, and then look at the shot.
Graham
This
and
is what
Faye.
everyone needs
Look
to
at
do.
you guys.
Look at Faye, rock
Faye
and rolling.
killing it.
Right there.
And
A
she's pointing at herself, too.
No, she's giving us the fucking rock on.
She's up in the irons.
She's rocking on us. That is she's got the Ramble video on her iPad and then listening to the podcast on her iPhone while there looks like a delicious bowl of food right there, too.
Graham and Faye sent me the nicest birthday present.
Oh.
It came a little late because of, with mail and all that
Yeah,
shit with COVID
yeah.
shit. But I got it last week. It's Eddie from Iron Maiden sitting in an X-Wing cockpit with the helmet on, and it says Ed 5
Amazing.
standing by.
That is so badass.
It's
That
awesome.
is fucking
written in the
epic.
Iron Maiden block letters.
Oh, my
Ed
God,
5
that's
standing
epic.
by.
That is Graham and Faye.
They're the best.
Redefine epic every day.
They are.
Fucking amazing. Let's see, I think. And there we go. There we go for reading books and playing video games. Bring your pussy over here. I'm reading books and playing games. I got bad news. We're on a bit of a time crunch.
Oh, shit.
So don't hate us. We're going to have to skip the shout-outs today.
Do we put the blame on Cody?
It's probably... Well, Cody's the one who has the out.
So
I have about 45 minutes, and I know that the shout-outs take around 30, so we can make it okay.
Should I try it? Cody, you think I can try it?
Yeah, you can go for it. I got 45 minutes, man.
All right,
We
man.
good.
All right.
He just doesn't want to take the heat.
He don't want to take the
Because he
heat.
sent the
Look at
message,
that.
hey, guys, we can't do shout-outs today.
Hey, what happened to...
And
so,
now
okay,
he's
so do
now
you
he's
want me to-
changed his tune because
Do you
he
want me
knows.
to try to be, like, open to these things, or are you going to shit talk? Like,
Can you hear us? Look,
What's it gonna
shouting
do?
out.
Play the music louder. Just play the...
Drown it out with Eddie's harmonica. That should be our thing, Cody. Every time we don't like what you're saying, we crank at Eddie's harmonica. Look, man, again, I'm just saying, like, I just feel, Cody, that you don't believe that Eddie and I have your back. That's
You think we're corporate
right,
shills. We're
right.
not.
We're not. I don't like that you don't think that Eddie and I,
Just because we work for a Fortune 500 company.
right,
Ramble
the
Inc.
Ramble Inc. and thing.
it's not that. It's that I don't think that you are as powerless as you say you are.
Look, we're just guys.
Cody, we're just trying to do everything we can.
They send us, marching orders, and we march.
Oh, my God. If they say, hey, you have to fucking pee on each other,
We got to pee
we
on
have to
each
pee
other.
on each other. It just,
Again.
we don't have that power.
And if
man.
we could send them a message, we would.
Oh,
About
God.
how valuable
But
you are.
again, I just think they wouldn't even, it would just get bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
You know, they don't.
They don't listen.
They don't listen. We would try, but we know why we're not going to try.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Fine.
Graham Crawford, Old Gregors 1, Leon Edelman, DB6 Speed, Mick Olivia, R Trey 87, Michael Gonzalez. I love this one. Legion Norge. What a great name.
Norge.
Perla PX Caballero in my B-Boy said, welcome to the Ramble. She's a brand new Rambler.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, in my B-Boy stance, Chris G, Renee Trejo, B Wiser 87, Michael N. Rojas, Amy Jean Wise. Doesn't that sound... Amy Jean Wise sounds like that was someone who toured with Tammy Wynette back in the
yeah.
day, right?
They were like
It's a great fucking name.
She knew the Mandrell sisters.
Yes, Amy Jean Wise needs to, I don't care where you are in life, how happy you are, you need to start being a country music singer because you have the name. Jimmy Riot, Leo 175S, Joy Moore 15, Morel 15, Doug Fry, a.k.a. Big Bubba Doug, Andy Vandahar, sci-fi gamer historian, Haven Huge fan, The Real Man Games, Chris Fabinski, McLovin, and Glorious Wildcat, Todd Mellert, Jen Smith, Brick 48, Joe Santos, a.k.a. Big Daddy Toast 34, Steve Harrington, Weirdo, Kyle P. Kinzer, Alfred Rico, Didi Johnson, Daniel Cutton, the Eric Butts, John Fields Art, Beer, The Reaper, Kaiser Monroe, Alrim, Followers of Shizmu, Scott Prince, Graham Edmondson. We got a lot of Grahams now.
Yeah,
who
we
like
do.
the Ramble.
It's a great name.
Rick Braun, Daniel 673, Reed Dixon, Retro Rocket Entertainment, Coppin with with Comic, Elizabeth Flores, Jason Tully, The Real Zelly, Cool Gramps XRP, Eddie Pence Fan Club, Captain Robin, Dash Winzu, The Pirate Cats, Daryl Hefferman, David McGinn, Teresa 1025, Christopher Haskell, George Olivos, Jason Peak, Matt Cottrell, Blinky Blink, Jamie Warner, Get the Unspecial on Netflix, The Ultimate Rabbit. You're doing this on purpose because you know I can't fight back.
I'm killing
Davis, a.k.a. your grandma's pussy, Alec Vasquez, Colin Mags, get better. He was one that got down with COVID.
Oh, yeah, man.
Sending love
Please,
to Colin Mags.
And update us when you can, please.
Yes. CY400, Play With It Podcast, Adam Kras, Darren Butler, Michael S. Miller, Jeff Watts, Jim Key, Taylor Johnston, Rich Morrissey, Michael S. Miller with his son now.
Yeah.
Remember, what was the name? Was the kid's name?
Dude, why would you bring it up? You don't know his name.
As a joke to break the kid's balls.
Oh, are we busting his balls?
Shemp, I think.
Is it Shemp?
Shemp.
No.
It was Shemp. It was Shemp.
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
It's Sebastian Miller.
Teddy Poops.
Teddy Poops Miller.
Teddy
That
Poops.
sounds familiar.
I think it was Teddy Poops.
Is it Teddy
Miller.
Poops?
Had to be Teddy Poops Miller.
This is Stanky Britches.
Stanky Britches. That was it. I mean, it is Caleb, but he goes by the Breadsters. That's what I was trying to remember.
Oh, okay.
The Breadsters.
The Breadsters.
So
not
should we
Stanky
call him
Britches.
Caleb or the Breadsters? Caleb or the
really
Michael? Caleb, you can email us now. What do you want to be called?
Yeah.
The Breadsters or Caleb?
Or Stanky Britches.
Or Stinky Britches. Jeff Watts, Jim Key, Taylor Johnson, Rich Morrissey, Nick Payne, Renzel 3, Night Moves Differently, Ken Rivera, Richard Miller, David Garcia. You know what? Is Cody throwing us under the bus right now and emailing Caleb? You don't have to take their shit, something like that?
I wouldn't put it past him.
Cody?
I decline to comment.
Look at that. See? Man. Rich Morrissey, Nick Payne, Rental 3, Night Moves Differently, Ken Rivera, Richard Miller, David Garcia, Jose Gonzalez, Big Jetty Joe 34, Bay TW Podcast, Ray Tolius, Kingsley 28, Eric Ben 10, The Real Danny Mary, Scarecrow, a.k.a. James Weaver, and Outlaw Torn, Nick Sharp, Sephora Sean, Naramero, Kenny Todd 215, Reverend Eddie, Raul Sanchez, Vanderveer Von Huddleston, Michael B. Smith, Big Timmy 87, Gary Priest, Middle Age Crazy Podcast, Tammy Lee Ramsdell, Frank Montez. What would you do if when it's safe to go back to Frank and Son?
Yeah.
Sephora Sean has a booth where he's not selling anything. You just charge him, and he tells you what he thinks is going to happen in Phase
like
5.
Sephora Sean Secrets or something like
yeah.
that.
How quick would Joe Capone run into Frank and Son to destroy?
Joe Capone gets on a bicycle, and he's here in 20 minutes.
Is it like when the Ultimate Warrior ran to the ring? Is that how it looks when he's just sprinting to his booth? I think Joe kills him.
Oh, yeah.
He just...
Joe already.
You're right.
We settled that a couple weeks ago. This is all hypothetical.
Sephora Sean, man. Do you miss him?
Sephora Sean's in the belly of an alligator somewhere in the Florida Everglades right now.
Well, 8 pieces of him are in about 14 different alligators.
Joe knows how to get rid of a body.
Or those fucking bull sharks that just attack you.
Joe knows how to get rid of a body.
Yeah,
you don't put it all in one animal.
Do you miss him at all, Sephora Sean?
I do.
You do?
I miss GameStop Annex.
It's weird. I miss it now that we know we're never going back.
I miss going to the mall. I miss going to that dumpy GameStop.
That was really that and the retro game store up top were it at that mall.
And then
the Halo. But then we have that. Anyway, we don't. Anyway, we're not. SRW 9231.
So what do you guys do? I helped my buddy move this week. Let's spend 3 hours on the game just playing video games.
Briggs, Lawrence Silence, Neho Young, Coy Bennett James, Jeffrey, AKJ Backo 01, Gil Gastelum, the Thick White Duke, T. Garrett Pearson, Senor Peligro, Potaskew Podcast, Interzone Podcast, CJ Pendragon, Georges 126, Delicious Cordelia, Lucas Guerra, JD, Red 5, Standing 5, Rob Fernie, Chris O'Shoke, Nathan Wallace, Shane Power, Michael Martinez, Wendy May, Steve DeArcy, Gray Race, Sean Williams, William Harris, Ryan McNabb, Brandon Feltner, Pod Mode with Brandon and Jay, Cam Sempers, Dave Van Walton, Chris McDermott, Mbella66, Steve Win 3068, Chris Chug Hughes, Daniel Holland, Josh Kovac, Trent Unruh, J6K9, Graham Gray Arnold, another Graham, Cathal McAllery, Manny Avalar, Bradley John Eaglefeather, Joseph Tellez, Go Away 723, Amador Gonzalez, Steven, Nikki G 23220, Jay Reading 1013, Fred Johnson, Todd T, a.k.a. DJ Retod, Lord Helmet, Ian Goog, Phil Sargent, Sean Williams, Mock Toys, Scarecrow 219, a.k.a. Adam K, Jimmy Salgado, All of Us Pod, Sort of Goods Pod, Hubenicio Estrada, Oscar Nunez, Joe Mofa Show, Stacy Smith, Stacy Avelia, CJ, a.k.a. M-Blade, Kyle Cook, a.k.a. The Grind Father, Andy Hinsman, Graham Moore, Eric Nye, Justin Brown, Stacy Gonzalez, Jack Beams, Chris Fabo, Crystal McCabe, Chris Bell, Kevin Couch, Chario Lingerie, Charles Phillips, a.k.a. Chaz Hades, Game Fanatics, Burr Martin, Gary Kundle, Shelby Console, Plastic Prison, Kelly Riddle, KT, Chris Behrensmeyer, a.k.a. Go Cast, Chris B, Glamis Jamie, Storm Raven, Yeeman Yaman, Boss Hogs, Grim Shedder, Drunk Eddie's Thoughts, Eddie's Ghost Hams, Robin Maloney, Damian Bottriell, Joe Milne, Ramar, Chad Soliu, Sean Ryan, Lisa Marie Rilla, Joey Poole, Gemma from the Talking Codswallop podcast, Andy Barr, James, Dan Beavers, a.k.a. G-Virus Dan, Nath Kendall, a.k.a. The Joker, Austin Long, Adrian Empena, a.k.a. Texas Pookie 71, Gamer Girl Deluxe, Singway Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Broccolo, Steve Colsanti, a.k.a. Midnight Smoke, Patrick A. Bonfrisco, Jason Shear, Matt the Rat, Mad Monkey, Salvador Bella, E. Viegas, Justin Schroeder, Jeremy Benvenu, Patrick Crothers, Tim Dawson, Brian Withers, Steve Rogers, Will Wilkins, John Mick II, Ian Goldsmith, Rico GZ, Ira Zero 1980, Bearded Nerd. We have Mike Driscoll 3D, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Ulysses Atkins, Joe Capone, Sonic, a.k.a. Mercy, Dahlem, Stetz, the king of the barbecue sauce.
Yes, he is. I had some the other night.
How good is that shit?
Good.
Cody, have you picked it up yet?
So good.
I haven't. I'm going to, but also he made a statement on social media. I don't know if you guys saw.
What did he say?
He said that from here on out, I would be the only one who would be getting barbecue sauce.
Wow. You know
he called you guys out.
Wow.
Not that good.
Not really. It's kind
Not
of
that good.
It's a little too tangy.
Little too tangy.
I
might be going. I don't
know what?
know. Might be a Stubbs guy again. Might go back to Stubbs.
Is Stubbs good? I might try Stubbs.
Stubbs is not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I might do that.
It's not
Casey
bad.
Masterpiece.
Casey Masterpiece is good. Yes.
Still
Casey.
there.
I mean,
So you guys would rather sell them out than just maybe like have a conversation with Ramble?
What can we do?
What can you do?
God, Stats, what can we do, buddy?
What did we do?
What did we do? Man, McGregor, my
'Cause
legitimate.
He fired the shots.
Yeah, wasn't us. McGregor, my legitimate Scottish cousin, who will never break balls about that kind of stuff. Dave Strbeck, the first ballot Hall of Famer, the Devastator, Nico Brown, Stephen Jackson, Poltron, Aaron, Bridget from Long Island, Adam Clambert, JM, J. Mitch, The Bird, Stopia, Nickel the Wise, Rickelman, Grady W. Smithy III, The Chris and Cassie Effect, Graham and Faye, Sam Martinez, David S. Gutierrez, David Erky, Chavez, Becky Sinderling, Brian Pena, Bree Pena, and Brian Boo! Stamontes! Boo!
You know, it kind of came back up on me the other night, too. I was sitting there on the couch, and it's like the barbecue sauce kept coming.
Yeah,
like, you know what?
Yeah, not worth it.
It's not worth it. It's just not. Ketchup. I'm going to put ketchup on my chicken.
Wow.
That's what I'm going to do.
Can we sore loser like anybody? I mean, boy, do we know how to sore loser like anyone. Man.
Heinz 57. I think that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm.
Dip my chicken breasts in ketchup.
Well, maybe now he's forced our hand. We can't not walk away from that barbecue sauce. Shit.
Was that his plan the whole time?
Probably. Fuck. Or was it Cody? I mean, they're both in San Antonio, so you don't think he's not in cahoots with Cody?
Oh, he's absolutely in cahoots with Cody.
I mean, goddamn.
He's probably tied up in the corner. I bet you Cody got control of his social media and it's been
time
firing
of
those
the
shots
show
at
where
us.
we rank
You're
the
not
top
wrong.
5. You're not wrong.
I've never been wrong.
You are wrong.
But I've never been this right.
Yes, there it is. Yeah.
Why are your doors shut? Who's behind your doors?
Yeah, Cody.
Right?
Look, we transparency.
Look at
behind
us.
us.
We have clear
Toys.
windows for the toys. What's behind that
Just,
door?
we had nothing to hide. This was a tough one, man. Top 5 samurai movies. I mean, my goodness.
Yeah.
This is rough. This is real rough. I'm not going to lie. 90% of my list is Akira Kurosawa. I don't know how else you could.
Yeah.
You could. But, hey, let's start with Joseph Santos. He says, number 5, Scooby-Doo and the Samurai Sword. 13 Assassins, 47 Ronin, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Tom Cruise and His Witchcraft, The Last Samurai.
Oh, really?
Jeremy Bienvenu says, this week, this isn't my wheelhouse for lists. I'm not a huge fan of samurai movies. They kind of bore me, as blasphemous as that is to say.
JB.
JB not fucking around. Jerry, I hope by the time you read this, you've annihilated those cheating fucks in Mario Kart. And if you hadn't, there's always tomorrow. Thank you, JB. I appreciate that. Charles Phillips.
CP?
There you go. Honorable mention to
We're
Teenage
the best
Mutant.
at nicknames,
We're
aren't we?
great. Just brilliant. We're the honorable mention to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. It's junk, but good junk. Lady Snowbird, not really a samurai movie, but follows a large amount of the tropes. Yojimbo's number 5, the movie that really skyrocketed the legend of samurai into the mainstream. Harikiri, the story of a young Ronin forced to kill himself, and his commentary on the higher ruling class of Tokugawa-era Japan. Ninja Scroll, the anime about the Ronin Jubei that has to kill a group of ninja, bloody and wonderful. Lone Wolf and Cub, any of the movies in this series. It's solid and never has a low point. And number 1, Seven Samurai. You honestly can't have a better samurai movie. This movie has influenced so many movies since then. Patrick Carruthers. Full disclosure, I don't know fuck all about samurai movies other than some names. Last Ramble, someone, I apologize for getting mentioned top 5 soundtracks. I'm going that route.
Oh,
Get
okay.
Shorty, Pulp
PC
Fiction.
calling his own shots.
PC's doing it. Get Shorty, Pulp Fiction, Judgment Night, The Crow, and the number one Blues Brothers, a movie and soundtrack that turned out on a whole bunch of new music when I first saw it, although it's a damn shame that Boom Boom by John Lee Hooker didn't make the album. He also gives a shout-out to Colin Kling Maggs, who's on the mend from COVID. Get well and breathe strong, brother. Be safe, Ramblers. Patrick Crothers. Hey, we're with you. Absolutely. Brian Withers, Booker T's top 5 samurai movies: Lone Wolf and Cub, Sword of Vengeance, The Hidden Fortress, Lady Snowblood, Yojimbo, The 7 Motherfucking Samurai. Bonus: Iron Maiden's Sun and Steel was about Miyamoto Musashi and references to the Book of 5 Rings. Badass.
Damn.
Take care, fellow Ramblers. Thanks, Jerry, Eddie, and Supreme. Oh, I'm not reading this.
Don't. You can't read that.
No,
That's
sorry.
that's-
Okay,
that's-
next list.
Wow.
Next list.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Next email.
What was that, guys?
Jesus Christ. Take care, Ramblers. Thanks, Eddie. Thanks, Jerry, Eddie, and Supreme Commander Cody for cracking all the funnies. Hashtag Cody Deta. Wash up, mask up, and vote him out. Brian Withers, the Golden Rambler who survived Eddie's assassination attempts. Last time I mentioned it, I swear,
I have to
probably.
double my efforts.
No, after
double
this?
my efforts.
After this? God damn. Damien Bottriell, no top 5 films. I intend to do a deep dive on Akira Kurosawa once
Do
I
it,
finish
man.
Ghost.
You won't regret it.
What is this? What is this? Why? I don't want to read this shit.
Ew, come on, DB.
Come on. Thanks for all the laughs, guys. End it there.
Then perfect. Period.
Thanks for all the laughs, guys. Period. Then he has to go hashtag franchise tag Cody. Cheers, Damien Bottriell. What is this? Like we're the bad guys all of a sudden.
It's corporate. It's Ramble Inc.
It hurts.
It's not us.
It hurts. BoJack Horseman, top 5 samurai movies. Beethoven 2. Beethoven's 2nd. I'm sorry, BoJack. We had to.
Dennis the Menace.
What was that movie with Shia LaBeouf? Holes is number 4. Even Stevens, the movie, number 3.
Blank check.
Blank check is number 2. Blank check is and number 1, McEnry. I figured that would be his top 5 samurai movies. Number 5, Hidden Blade. Number 4, Twilight Samurai. Number 3, 47 Ronin. Shut up, I liked it. Keanu Reeves makes a better samurai than Tom Cruise any day. 13 Assassins, and number 1, 7 Samurai.
Of course, 7
These are the only samurai movies I can remember watching other than The Last Samurai. That's a good movie too, but fuck Tom Cruise. Anyway, boys, I think this email is long enough. I'll try to make it short next time. For now and always, ramble the fuck on, boys. BoJack the Ripper.
Thanks, BoJack.
BoJack, we love you. We're breaking balls. You know that. Come on. Grady W. Smithy III. Honorable mention to Magnificent Seven, since it was an adaptation of Seven Samurai. If you were still doing top 10 lists, it would have been somewhere in the 6 or 8 range. Dishonorable mention to Star Wars, since it started out just as George Lucas stealing the plot of Hidden Fortress and adding robots. Number 5, Logan. This might not literally be a samurai movie, but it drew heavily from the traditions the genre set. Doesn't get more true to the samurai genre than an aging hero stripped of purpose and honor and given the chance to redeem himself by his dying lord and master and finding the peace and death that his life of violence denied him by sacrificing himself to save his child. Ran. I'm suckered for both Kurosawa and Shakespeare, so I couldn't leave this one out. Yojimbo. Some people might prefer Sergio Leone's remake Fistful of Dollars, and Clint Eastwood was great in that, but the original movie and Mifune were superior. Number 2, The Hidden Fortress. Go over the fact that it gave us Star Wars. Stay for the fact that it's one of the best goddamn movies ever made. Number 1, The 7 Samurai. Predictable after I marked out so hard for Kurosawa, sure, but it really is that good.
Yes, it is.
There we go. It really is.
And I got Grady's stuff in the mail.
Oh, shit.
So let us know if you get it.
Well, then that's it. We're done. We've completed it.
I think we're done.
Joe Capone?
No, I got Joe Capone's.
Then we're done. We did it.
I think we're done.
Graham and Faye, number 5, Yojimbo and Sanjuro, which were remade in The Last Man Standing. Bruce Willis is a lone hired gun who plays 2 rival gangs in the 30s mob tale against one another. Gritty 30s noir where the katanas are swapped out for 45s. Zayotachi was remade as Blind Fury. Rutger Hauer rocks a modern take of the legendary blind swordsman at the peak of the 80s cheesy action flick. Nitpicker's note, the Japanese modern remake of Zatoichi 2003 with Takeshi Kitano is awesome as well, but loses points due to the dumbass musical dance finale sequence. Number 3, Red Sun. What do you do when you throw together Charles Bronson and Toshihiro Mifune in a team-up in the Old West? The ultimate spaghetti western samurai western. Oh, the ultimate spaghetti samurai westerns. Number 3, Red Sun. Oh, God, I forgot about that. That looks dope.
Ooh.
I never saw that. I always wanted to rent that, but I never did. How About a Canadian samurai flick at number 2, The Hunted, 1995. What happens when you randomly drop Christopher Lambert into a showdown between the samurai and ninja, and an unusual twist for the time you get what should happen. The Highlander gets his ass kicked. Also, one of the best endings to a movie, and the sheer determination of the ninja, the entire train assassination scene is still staggering in the level of slaughter. PSA, don't fuck with Kinjo. And number 1, what else could it be? Seven Samurai, Magnificent Seven. Both are cinema masterpieces. What more is there to say? Stay safe out there, our Rambler Pete's. Live to submit another week. This is the way. Ramble off. Graham and Faye, Winnipeg. Hey, thank you all
Graham
very much
Faye.
for that. Fucking tremendous. Dustin Jacobs. Top 5 film scores. He just went with film scores. This is like choosing top 5 best all time. Can't possibly do it, so instead I'll just make it more specific. My top 5 John Williams scores of all time. I'm not saying John's the best, but for me, specificity is needed here. Specificity is needed here. Jaws, simple and iconic. That's genius in that. Jaws is a legit great film, and I feel it's Spielberg's best. But the movie wouldn't be the same without Williams. Even the score is merely icing to a tasty cake. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm not a Harry Potter guy, but when I hear this music, I know what it is immediately. He's so good, you can't forget his work, even if the film you're watching doesn't interest you. 3, E.T., arguably the most manipulative score in the history of film. The last 20 minutes are breathtaking and do what many Pixar films do, which is make a grown man cry. Superman the movie, the most iconic score for any superhero film, period, and I'm a Batman guy. And number 1, the Star Wars Skywalker saga, Star Wars of the Star Wars without John Williams. Watch the original Star Wars film without any sound work. It's The Room. You can see why Harrison Ford spent his free time making fun of George Lucas to the point of tears. Dustin Jacobs. Did anybody get your top 5?
No.
Cody, did anybody nail your trifecta?
I had to kind of do only honorable mentions. My samurai movie knowledge is a little bit limited because I mean I've seen a lot of it, but like it's been decades.
Yeah, sure.
Because like I took a film course in college, and like that's where I saw Seven Samurai for the first time, and I just don't remember too much.
Yeah,
but
sure.
honorable mentions to like the movie I talked about last week, Blade of the Immortal.
Really fun.
Is really good. Do you count? Are we going to count Kill Bill as a samurai movie?
You can.
You could.
Absolutely.
There's samurai swords, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
There you
I'm gonna go Kill Bill.
There you go. Blade of the Immortal was that was really fun. Takashi Miike.
Yeah.
From Ichi. I mean, he just was like, hey, remember how much fun I had with Severed Limbs and Ichi the Killer? I'm going to do it all over again in Blade of the Immortal. Based on a comic. Good shit, man. That was really good shit. So I guess I'll go me then you.
Okay.
By the way, next Ramble 245 in honor of Wilford Brimley.
The late great
Wilford Brimley. Sorry, Cody.
Sorry, Marla.
We're sorry, Marla. We're sorry, Cody. We're going to do top 5 moments from the movie The Thing.
Yes.
Which is one of my favorite Wilford Brimley movies. So there we go. That he was in.
Yes.
Wasn't a Wilford Brimley vehicle, but
no,
whatever.
But what was?
Cocoon? No, he's still Don Amici and the other guy.
The Steve Guttenberg.
Steve Guttenberg vehicle. That's true. My God, that's true. Jesus Christ. Caligula. That was
maybe.
Should they have the balls, on the studio if they just did Caligula with Wilford Brimley?
Wilford Brimley? Like this guy's Caligula?
This guy's getting all the he's fucking everything that moves.
Pulling all the pieces.
Number 5, I had to do I cheated, the entire Lone Wolf and Cub series.
Okay.
They're all great, and then the last one, it's hilarious because the comic wasn't finished yet, and they wanted to make the last movie anyway, so they just do whatever. Like, they're fighting zombies.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, fuck, let's just fucking make it supernatural for no reason. Like, it gets insane. But great shit. What's your number 5?
Honorable mention, Samurai Cop.
Ooh.
And The Wolverine.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was not as bad as people say it was.
I enjoyed The Wolverine.
Yeah, I did too.
Wolverine Origins is awful.
Horrific.
The Wolverine, I
The Wolverine, not half bad. My number 4.
Wait, those are my honorable.
Honorable. Sorry, who's your number 5?
My number 5 is Rashomon.
Oh fuck.
Rashomon.
My number 4. I went Sanjuro, not Yojimbo. I went the sequel.
Really?
Yeah, I love Sanjuro.
Okay, because I went.
I love Yojimbo.
Yeah,
but I love Sanjuro.
Okay. Kagemusha.
Oh yeah, fuck
Number
yeah.
4.
My number 3, The Hidden Fortress.
Oh, my number 3 is Sanjuro.
Yeah,
The sequel to Yojimbo.
My number 2, Throne of Blood, where he does Macbeth, but with samurai in feudal Japan.
Yeah. My number 2 is Yojimbo.
My number 1, what else? We're
Same as
kidding
mine.
ourselves. Seven Samurai. My honorable mention, Sword of Doom. You should see that. Cody, if you like Blade of the Immortal, Sword of Doom is kind of similar. It's funny, too. It's a Criterion. It's one movie. Mifune's in it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's this younger guy. Mifune's a little bit older at the time, but there's this younger dude, and Mifune's only in it for a little bit, but he plays like this sword master that drives the main character crazy because he's not as good as him.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Like, he sees him, and he realizes, I can't beat this guy. And there's a great scene where they try to ambush Mifune in the snow, and I think that's where Tarantino got the snow fight, Kill, because they try to ambush him in the snow, and Mifune just like takes out a squad, and it is a lot like Blade of the Immortal. You just have severed limbs just flying everywhere. Like, it is fucking, but it's funny. It was based on a comic strip that was very popular in Japan, but like it spanned decades. Right, so this character went in some instances he's the hero, in some instances he's a villain. But they thought they were going to make like 20 movies, and they just made one. So it ends with like this: what the fuck is happening? But like it's still great because you could tell they're like, we'll just finish this in the sequel.
Yeah, we'll just do more of these,
which never got made. But it's still really fun. Sword of Doom, great shit. So there we go. Yeah. And then next Ramble, top 5 moments from The Thing, the John Carpenter version.
Yes.
Let's not do any other bullshit. Let's not kid ourselves. The John Carpenter one, not the prequel that was just a remake. Let's just do the John Carpenter
CGI.
one. The CGI. Oh, God. So there we go. That was it. That was our Ramble. Cody, where can all the folk find you? Forget to do the shout-outs. Our little...
Yeah. So Cinesnob Cody on Twitter, Cinesnob Podcast now in video form. If you want something new to watch, we recommend things. Re-MCU, where we're covering the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then either today or tomorrow, when this airs, the new episode of Corn Stream is available with Austin comedian Chris Cubis.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Eddie?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. 5 days a week, radio.com, Swings and Misses. And then Tuesday, Friday, we got Ramble Radio. Yeah. And then today, Wednesday,
Ramble Prime.
Ramble Prime.
Right here every Monday on my social media as a Smug Nerd with Eddie as a director.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And then also during quarantine, I'll be on Twitch every night. Twitch most nights, at least twitch.tv/Retro Rocha. And then, of course, every Thursday, I'll drop a YouTube video on my YouTube channel talking about an either modern or retro video game. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for letting us be ourselves. We'll see you next we'll see Friday. And then we'll see you next week for Ramble Prime.
Yeah, we will.
There we go. Love you guys. Take care. Bye. Remember, last beep, and it's I love you. There we go. So, Cody, I hope you're proud of this little revolution
You're tearing the Ramble apart.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Again, just like you guys are blameless in the corporate stuff, I am blameless when people create movements for this show. I mean, I'm not going to shut it down. You know.
Wow. But you're saying you could shut it down.
You could.
You're choosing not to.
I have no power over other people. You know, it's who am I to shut down a movement?
Wow. This is a contentious one. We had a very heated Jizz talk, and
there's something.
I mean, Jizz talk got ugly.
Jizz talk. We're almost ended Jizz talk.
It was almost the end of it.
It was almost the end of it, which would have been terrible.